What's up, good people? How you doing? Welcome back to Stock Up with Larry Jones. Where y'all been? Hey, if you're new to the page, go ahead and hit the subscribe button and the notification bell. I'm going to talk about some stock that I bought today, and we're going to talk about dollar cost averaging in this muddy water that we're going through. All right? See you in a couple of seconds. So, first off, I want you guys to know that this correction is not over. We got a couple of weeks left. I believe the entire month of March is going to be rocky. That's what I believe. No one has a crystal ball. And so we have to be very careful, and we have to be very selective. Very careful in how much stock we're buying, and very selective in what stock we're buying. You have to really be, it wasn't like it was before where you can just buy a stock and it was just going up. You have to be very selective. I always use the parable of the two women shopping, one running down the aisle, just throwing everything in the cart, and then the other one taking her time and just picking the fruit, making sure it's right. So that's what we need to be doing right now. We got to make sure that we're not running down the aisle and just throwing everything in the cart, right? We need to be taking that fruit, make sure it's right. And, like the little old lady, So that's what we need to do. So I want to first tell you guys about Weibo, the promotion that's going on. If you download the app and deposit $100 in the account, you get two stock, one up to $1,850. And of course, I get a free stock out of that. That helps me. For those of you that's interested in Bitcoin, there's also another link for Coinbase down there. And so you can actually buy cryptocurrencies or Bitcoin through that. Same deal. Deposit $100. They give you actually free Bitcoin after you watch tutorials on how to trade Bitcoin. All right. So that's in the description below. All right. So I bought, let me explain this. First of all, I got to do all these disclaimers, man. I hate the time that it takes. I am not your financial advisor. Before you make any financial decision, I don't care who you look at on Facebook, YouTube, WhatsApp, Zoom, whatever. You should first do your own investigating and your own research, and then you should consult with your financial advisor, to which I am not. I'm Larry Jones. I'm just telling you what I'm doing. So all my videos, I say I'm doing this, all right? So you have to invest at your own risk, but never just blindly invest. You should do your research, right? I'm going to tell you about the fourth stock actually three stock, and I need you guys' help with the fourth stock, right? So I'm dollar cost averaging in. I bought ABML today, CCIV, and PLTR. So what I'm doing over the next 2 weeks, I'm going to spend $200 a day, and I'm doing fractional shares through Fidelity. You can do it through Robinhood or whatever platform that offers fractional shares. I don't know which ones do. The only two that I know that do it is Robinhood and Fidelity. And there's more that do fractional shares, but you have to do your own research on that. So what I'm doing is I'm buying $50 a piece. And I'm going to do that. And I'm doing this for a case study. Say it with me, family. It's a case study. All right. So it's just like what I like about Weibo is, and other platforms, but I know Weibo allows you to trade with paper money. So you're not trading with your own money, right? So use me as a case study of dollar cost averaging. So you don't have to invest your money. You can watch me do it. So I'm going to, for the next 2 weeks, I am going up until the 16th. Every day I'm going to buy 4 stock. Now I named 3, BML, CCIV, and PLTR. All right. And I need you guys' help with the 4th one. All right. I'm thinking about Mara, MARA, or Zomatica, ZOM. Right. And let me fully explain why I'm doing this. Yes, I have all of these stock, right? And with the exception of one, I don't. With the exception of one, I don't have. So what I did was I created a portfolio within my Fidelity called Buy the Dips. I actually named my portfolios, name my accounts within my portfolio, and mine is named Buy the Dips. Okay. And what I'm going to do right now is just $2,000 in there. I'm going to share this with you guys. I'm going to buy these every day for the next 2 weeks because I'm simply dollar cost averaging in. All right. And so what I'm going to do is after a period of time when I have positive cash flow, I'm going to sell these because I have them in my other platforms. I want to be clear with that. This is just a buy and sell. This is not investing, right? This is Johnny Day Trader, okay? But what I'm going to do with this is I'm calling it an event account, this one. So all I'm going to do is whenever dips come, I'm going to use this cash to buy the dips. That's all I'm going to do, all right? So you guys are more than welcome to just come in and participate and look at that, all right? So we want to be clear with that. I'm doing fractional shares. ABML didn't allow me to do fractional shares, so I'm buying close to $50. But I need you guys to help me pick Mara or Zomatica because I want to do different. I didn't want them to all be EVs. I wanted them to be in different areas, okay? All right, in different sectors. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to leave 2 comments below. I'm going to leave one comment that says Mara, M-A-R-A, and then I'm going to leave another comment right below that will have ZOM on it. All you have to do is like it. If you like it, that lets me know that's the one you want me to add to the portfolio, and I will buy it tomorrow. Okay, good people? All right, so I want to also, and I should have said this at the beginning, I want to give a shout out to Stock Mo. Stock Mo, thank you, brother, for shouting me out. But more importantly, thank you for checking up on me. All right. And so he more than shout out, he reached out. And I really appreciate that. That's a good dude right there. You can't fool me. That's a good dude right there, Stock Mo. And for those of you that know him, you tell him I said thank you. And I told you guys, and I suggest to you guys, never just listen to one page. If for those of you that's just listening to me, I would tell you don't do that. I would tell you to listen to more than one page. Treat YouTube like it's television. You got more good. As a matter of fact, next week, I'm going to make another video. I did this last year, and I'm gonna pick like 4 or 5 good YouTube channels, and I'm going to suggest them all for you guys to look at also. Okay, because this is your money, and you want to have more than one point of view. So I also want to say, after my last video, I'll tell you, my last video, I was a little hot, you guys could see, because let me explain to you guys. I'm not going to call the stock price, the stock name out, because I'm done with it. But I left the video up because there's going to be a lesson to learn in that video, and it's already happening. So, but you know, I was doing premieres. I would premiere the video, right? And, you know, in the premiere, you can kind of answer in real time. Though there's so many comments coming up, you can't get to them all. And you have these spammers that will come on and they would just start spamming. What about this stock? The same stock over and over and over and over. So I'm used to trolls. Everybody to do what I do, we get trolls. But what got me was there was a young lady who reached out, and you could tell she was new to the market and this is her money. And she wanted to know seriously, but what about this stock? The one I'm not going to call. And so I was really trying to help her, but then you're being bombarded with these knuckleheads. And it's like, that's me. I'm always for the underdog. So I'm trying to protect her and I'm trying to educate the family. And you got these knuckleheads like, Stockmo being a teacher, you got the class clowns. And so, and I took it to heart. And so I was really frustrated because I still believe this is the best season to be getting into the stock market, even though we're going through a correction. We're right in the middle of a correction. But remember this, the lower a stock falls, the less risk it is. And I know it just keeps falling, keeps falling, keeps falling, keeps falling. But the lower it keeps falling, the less riskier it is, the better it is to enter in it, because a lot of us bought the stock up here. So even if you buy it here and it falls here, you're doing better than everybody else. And then when we're in recovery and then we start another bull run, all you have to do is not panic sell if you're in a good company that's fundamentally sound, right? And so I want to protect these newcomers, and I want everybody to make money. And that's it. I'm going to say something you guys are going to think I'm just bold-faced lying to y'all. But for those of you that know me, I'm telling you the truth. This is me. Some people can get rich and hide it under a rock and they good. Almost like that story in the Bible about the guys with the talents, right? And me, I wouldn't want to be, wouldn't you be, that would kind of be lonely to me. I want to take as many people as I can along with me, right? So yeah, I take it to heart because I want as many of you guys to make money as I possibly can. And so this is not just a thing for me. Like, I know they say you shouldn't have your heart in it, but my heart is in it. And I want you guys to win. I want you to succeed. So that's why I had to take Monday off and I just went and listened to some Joel Osteen. I know some of y'all like, what? Yeah, Joel Osteen. I'm going to tell you something about Joel Osteen. Man, that dude, see, I look at Joel Osteen. I have a pastor in my church. But I listen to Joel Osteen like I do a motivational speaker. Some of you guys say, well, that's all he is. Well, good is good. That dude, man, I don't care how you feeling. He'll turn a situation around on you, man. That dude is the happiest, calmest. I look up to guys like that's able to be calm because that's true strength. It's not in the ones that pop off. It's the ones that are calm, cool, collective. Man, God is still working on me, man, because I want to get to that level. Like Joel Osteen to be looking at you. Let's say you just, had a fight with your brother and he just knocked you upside your head. And you, like Joel Osteen, you listen to him, he's like, you're having a bad day. Yeah, I just want you to think about this. It's going to be a good day. And, things are not all the ways you think it is. And, you ought to look at, you woke up this morning, right? Just think you inhaled and you got good breath. You stuck your key in the car and turned it in ignition and it fired and look at how good God is to you. And you just listening to that dude and you be like, yeah, man. Yeah. You know what? My brother did hit me, but maybe he was just swinging and my face was in the way. I mean, Joel Osteen will get you to look at things a different way. So Uncle Larry had to go listen to some Joel Osteen because some of y'all got under my nerves. I ain't gonna lie. But anyway, I had to go listen to some Joel Osteen and just chill. Just chill. Hey, good people, I'm gonna leave you guys with that. I can't leave you guys without coming back here because I truly believe that you guys are my family. I know I call y'all my family, but I literally have a connection with you guys and I want to help you navigate through these murky waters right now. And then when we come to a bull market, let me explain this in leaving. A correction and a crash, what it does is it shakes off weak hands, right? So if you holding on, what the correction does is it just shakes. And then all the weak hands, people that don't know what's going on, panic sellers, they just fall off. And then that's when the recovery is starting. That's when the volatility is over. When all of the Johnny Day traders are gone, then we go into recovery. Then we go back into another bull market. But I can tell you this, rich people have diamond hands. They'll hold on. They're not panic selling. If you want to be rich, do what rich people do. They're not panic selling. They see it. You think you losing money? Think about how much money they losing every day. You know, I could tell you, it's the stock market right now, a correction is like a whale. When a whale comes down, it's pushing down everything up under it. And that's what's happening right now, good people. But what's happening is you got to have diamond hands. You got to hold on, you know, tie a knot at the end of your rope and hold on. If you see the rope about to break, reach beyond the break and hold on, because better days are ahead. And I know this sounds inspirational, but it's the truth. Look at the history of the stock market. Just look at the history. Don't listen to Uncle Larry. Google it. I say that all the time. Google it. All right, good people. I love talking to y'all, and I love y'all, and I know y'all love me. Hey, I'm going to stay focused. I want y'all to stay focused. Leave me a comment, either Mara or Zome, whichever one you want me to pick for my dollar cost average over the next 2 weeks. We're going to look at it, and I'll probably end it on my birthday, which is the 16th, y'all. And we'll go from there. All right, good people. I love you guys. Live, love, laugh, and learn.